Being. Hello, Dan. How are you, buddy?
Good, Julio. We're checking audio right now.
We are checking it out. Let me know the levels. Let me know if Dan's louder. Let me know if Julio's louder. Dan, say something.
Hello, check. Hello. I'm checking my vocals
We
here.
are going to welcome you to Bandscamps. This is a weekly in-depth look at albums and releases by West Michigan artists, hosted by my buddy Dan Fisher.
And Julio Gomez.
Who? Dan's a little louder, I'm hearing. So
okay, let me tune it down. Are you going
to
want me to turn it down?
I got you.
Okay. Check. Hello.
Okay. How's that there? Let's try that.
Hello.
Check.
Hello,
check.
Julio. Am I louder or softer?
We're going to the video now. Hey, buddy. How's that sounding? Okay, cool. Welcome to Bandscamps.
Hi.
As I was saying, this is hosted by Dan Fisher.
And Julio Gomez.
I'm looking right at you. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm looking.
Yeah, I'll look at you.
You got to turn the other way.
Shit.
There we go.
Oh yeah, because I'm mirrored.
I don't know, man. Yeah, we are. I'm not mirrored. Are you mirrored? I'm not.
I think I'm mirrored, and then I'm mirrored again.
It's hard to tell because it'll display to you what it looks like to them sometimes. So I don't know.
Let me hop on the stream here so I can get in the chat.
This is a weekly chat that Dan and I do. We often invite the guests that we have are people that were reviewed in the episode that we do every Tuesday. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, we couldn't have anyone make it today, so we're doing another 1v1 today.
1v1. And this is how the whole podcast started, was Julio was I really want to do a 1v1 podcast with you. Let's bring some ideas. And so this is really the truest form of the podcast.
This is the heart of the podcast.
Yeah. Uncensored, unadulterated.
Here we are. It is Saturday.
April 17th.
April 17th.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. We are dab smack in the middle of April.
Right in the butthole.
Right. That's what you got. That's the heart of the issue for you is the butthole. Yeah. I love that. We're here to talk about West Michigan music. We're here to talk about these records. We're here to talk about the episode, and we're here to talk about other stuff too. Anything you want to break us off right away with?
I want to talk about the Patreon. So we started our own Patreon. It's the fastest and easiest, quickest, and most accessible way to support the podcast. It's super cheap, and you can really support it with any dollar amount that you're comfortable with. Mm-hmm. The first tier does say, which is called First Impressionists, it does say $3, but you can basically donate whatever you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
And even the first tier offers you access to our private Discord.
Oh, yeah. And it's fun in there. So please support us if you can. Mm-hmm. Hosting does cost some money. We're not paying ourselves or anything, and we already own the equipment, but we need to pay for hosting, and it does help. And then the more money we have, the more stuff we can do, and especially when things open up. I'm fully vaccinated. I'm free to hang on 420. In private little things. I'm not going out in public. I'm not doing any of that stuff. But eventually we're going to be able to get together and podcast together. Exactly.
I'm a week out from being fully vaccinated here, so
nice.
It's been 1 week.
I got you a chair.
Sick. Yeah, I'm gonna be farting in that.
Look at
nonstop.
that. So someday it's gonna be me and you sitting here, or you sitting over there, or in a different room or something. But
it's gonna be
sit in this chair.
It's gonna be so weird.
Get that chair out of here.
Get out of here.
What do you want to talk about first?
Well, just know for the Patreon again.
Turn your preamp down just a tiny little bit.
Yeah.
Perfect.
For the Patreon, I'm clipping a little bit here. Okay, for the Patreon, there's the First Impressionist tier, and then there's the Scamp tier, and then there's the Scamp VIP.
You can go back up a little bit.
And
perfect.
With those higher tiers, you get additional exclusive content, early access to the episodes, and free swag that we're going to be making soon. We got a lot of great ideas, and it's just a really fun way to kind of get involved. If you have ideas for us, throw them at us.
Yeah, we are open to suggestion.
Yeah.
Let me hold on.
It's really exciting.
Yeah, you're clipping up a little bit. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna unplug an internet thing. Go ahead and chat about whatever
Sure.
you got to. Give me just like 12 seconds. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, so we already have a few Patreons right now. We sent them some thank you vids. So check it out, patreon.com/bandscamps. It's we're still accepting sponsors, but yes, it does cost money to keep this podcast up and running. So any little bit helps at all. If you just listening with us, that is more than enough too. So really, really appreciate you guys, sticking with us and giving us the support that you have been already. It really means a lot to us here. So it's just a two-man thing here, a two-person thing here, with sometimes Cassie's help too. So we're out here,
That's a real skill to be able to talk like that.
That's why that's like I feel like that attests to our like the musicianship side of us,
having
to be on
having
stage.
just be on stage and just like, okay, I got to kill time and I just have to.
Yeah, because like there's nothing worse than like you're watching a show and the band, it's like a silent for like a minute or two of them just like tuning and stuff, and it's just like awkward.
That's like why they invented the tuning pedal, probably.
Exactly.
It's like this, like that was unbearable.
Yeah, but some people can't, like, they don't even know how to talk and tune at the same time, and just like, I feel like, yes, I'm on stage and like I look elevated, but like I still want to connect with the audience, and like what better way than to talk to them,
Totally. I
even
agree.
if it's like a one-sided thing. So
100%.
yeah,
That's why we do this. We're jab.
Yeah, exactly.
We can jabber job, man. And you and I like to talk to each other.
yeah,
So
that's true.
That's like helpful for a lot of reasons.
I didn't know if you guys knew this, but we actually do like talking to each other.
It's as high as I go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Try to adjust. Sorry, I'm being fidgety. New chair. We had an interesting thing come up where this has happened a couple times, and we were talking about the nature on which we talk about these shows and how long we do talk about them. And we kind of came up with a little thing here, and I want to pull this up.
Yeah, this is some real science, guys.
Yeah. Here we go.
So we're about to. This is our TED Talk portion of the live stream here. We're going to be introducing some new ideas to, maybe some old ideas to the scholars out there.
To the scholars?
Yeah.
You kind of broke up because I think my computer just like can't handle what we're doing.
Yeah.
We have so much power that it just cannot do it. So what I'm showing to you viewers here, you can see this is a concept that we have talked about, in which we were trying to figure out that like our episodes are various lengths, and we were trying to like be like, how would we know how long an episode is going to be, or like why is it that some of these episodes are longer than others?
We found that there's a certain point of like how much we like it in comparison to how long we talk about it. And if you look at the graph, the vertical axis is how long we talk, and then the horizontal axis is how much we like it.
Yep. So this is we were actually I kind of just drew it as a joke and sent it over to Dan, and it was like, yep, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna bring up my whiteboard here so I can actually mark up this this thing with color.
But we really want to bring attention to kind of the middle section where it dips, because that's kind of the whole phenomenon of this graph. And we have now coined it as the Unscampy Valley.
Yep. And this is like a really succinct little term here that I'm pretty happy. Dan came up. I made the drawing. Dan made the thing here. So the Unscampy Valley basically says on this axis here. Let me get my whiteboard. Let me make sure I got my source selected. Oh yeah, right here we have Dan. Is that coming up on the broadcast? Just come up in a couple of seconds. If I'm not monitoring right now. Right here where the little squiggly red arrow says how long we talk. So that goes down on the bottom here. We got 0, which we don't talk about it at all. We never get there. You'll notice. No, we never get to that point.
We never get there.
And then up here, I'll draw a little star. Up here is basically up there is where like we're talking a long time, 2 hours, 3 hours. So far,
we're riffing.
And then on this bottom axis here, I don't know the names of these axes. Viewers, please let me know. We got how much we like the music.
So if you could see, if you look at the graph, it's pretty cut and clear. But if we don't like the music, we're gonna have a lot to say. And
Yeah.
if we really like the music,
So let's break it down. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's say we absolutely hate it.
yeah,
This is gonna go way up here on the top of this graph
Yeah.
here. We're gonna talk about this thing for a long time. If
at length,
if we just hate it, right?
yeah,
Okay. The album gets a little bit better, and we actually, for a little bit, we start talking about it at the same time, but then there's a dip. And
there's a big dip.
Yeah, and where the X, I'm drawing the X right here. This is basically, okay, we're starting to like it a little bit more,
Yeah,
but we're going to have a little bit less to say about it somehow.
right. It's almost as if like it's we're in the indescribable part now.
Yeah,
it's like
okay.
why do we like this? We're not necessarily sure. We know some parts of it, but
And
it's not totally clear.
Yeah, let me put up here because that term Unscampy Valley is so good that I'm gonna point out the Unscampy Valley for everybody.
Yeah,
So
let's show them exactly where it is.
Scampy Valley. EY? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this is a place where like we're noticing that a lot of bands that we're kind of that we like even like that like if someone did you like that, we're like, yeah, we like it, but we're kind of only kind of like it, you know.
Yeah.
We're kind of in like a really small area of it. There we go. Unscampy Valley.
Yeah,
Let me get this text real small.
there we go.
So as we approach the valley, like I think really like when we start like looking right in the depth of this is an album that we actually like pretty good, you know?
Yeah,
I think like maybe a 10's over here. And I think maybe that, what would you rate that, a 7?
yeah.
We haven't even used that, but let's just put a number
No.
down. That's like a 7.
Yeah. That's like a pitchfork 7.
Yeah. And we're going to have like less to talk about it.
Yeah, and that's like not a thing,
Yeah.
but it is a phenomenon.
It's a phenomenon that we're
We
pointing
need
out.
to be aware about as scientists.
Yes. Are we scientists?
Yeah, totally.
Is that a band name?
Yeah. What are they called?
We Are Scientists?
We are scientists. Yeah.
Mm.
But we are scientists, though.
Mm-hmm.
We're figuring stuff out. Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of video artist scientists. So the
Yeah.
Unscampy Valley TM is right there. Now, as we approach levels of even better music, we start talking about it more
Yeah.
and more.
I feel the content shifts though. Or it's more if we really like it, we're gonna talk about it, but it's gonna be more just kind of it's less specific and more kind of like just kind of pure excitement at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, and that does happen where we just get straight up excited about something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a fun phenomenon that
Yeah.
we want to explore more. And honestly, we want every band to be way up in the 10s.
Mm-hmm.
We can't make you do that, submitters. I can't make your music be good.
But also musicians that your position in this graph is not static, and many submissions that we've listened to have moved around quite a bit within this graph.
Definitely. And I think they're just going to keep moving around because
Yeah.
like your relationship with an album does not change. Or it does change, I mean.
Right.
Don't
I would
misquote me. I
urge-
misspoke.
I would encourage everyone to, if you're a new listener, go back to the past episodes and catch up, because we do refer and reference a lot of the past albums that we have reviewed. A lot of popular ones that we kind of reference are Motel by Paul and Types. We've referenced El Randino a few times. And we've referenced Bicycle Shorts a couple times.
Yeah, we keep talking about them over and over again. Well, that's it for the Unscampy Valley, I think. Let us know, viewers, bandscamps@gmail.com to send us an email about the Unscampy Valley. We just like, this is like the T-shirt right here, probably.
Yeah,
You know, with this exact
that
lettering.
exact thing.
Yeah.
And it only comes in extra large.
Yep. Yeah, and this color.
Yeah, just like it's already pre-dirty.
Yep.
Yeah, we get the shirts. We run over them with our car a couple times, and they're good to go.
Yep. Listeners, viewers, you're listening to Bandscamps live stream. This is an in-depth look at albums and releases by West Michigan artists, hosted by Dan Fisher and Julio Gomez.
I think it's just Cassie and I watching right now.
That's fine. No, we got another viewer.
That's right.
You're kind of cutting out. Like you're.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I think I just got to noticing my internet is kind of being weird right now.
Yeah,
So
why don't
that's
you?
probably it.
You could even like try not monitoring. Try
Yeah.
not monitoring us. Try closing out everything out, and then
Yeah.
we'll get it because that'll cause some viewer drop off. Dude,
Yeah.
drop off. Let's talk about that. We're doing a
Yes.
live show, and we're always aware of how many people are watching us, and like it's not
Exactly.
going to always be your thing because like we're just talking, and sometimes people drop off. Look, we already have more viewers. Once you make an ID of like listeners, this is this, blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
the thing is, it's hard to like stay motivated to be like, oh, there's only 4 people, only 3 people. So if you're new to live streaming, and if you
Don't get discouraged.
don't get discouraged.
Yeah.
Number 2, if you're somehow worried about being embarrassed or worried about like coming off weird or looking weird or whatever, do it for 5 minutes. Grab your phone and go live for 5 minutes. And like it feels actually pretty good to do.
Yeah.
And especially right now, like I miss all my fucking people and I can't see them, and I just feel more and more and more withdrawn, like honestly. And so this has been a good outlet. But like if you're worried about it, like just try it,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want to give a shout out to people who are like on the fence about live streaming.
Sure. I follow this comedian named Bert Kreischer, and he goes live a lot on Instagram, and he does it just because it actually makes him feel better about himself.
Yeah, I think it does that to me too. It's crazy. It's kind of wild. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
So we just talked about the Unscampy Valley. That actually is a good segue to kind of talking. We want to revisit. Let's talk about the albums that we reviewed.
Yeah, let's do it
this week.
We actually might have some of the people from the first record that were talked about, Au Contraire EP by Dodcom, on next week. They just couldn't make it on. Something came up, so we might be able to talk to them in depth more. But let's talk about that one right now.
Yes, Dodcom is like a noise punk, almost hardcore emo, EP.
Post rock, post emo. Kind of like it's definitely more on the hardcore side. The vocals are definitely more on the hardcore side. I think that that record especially has a lot of energy of that, and then that abrupt switch in the middle. It has that like real soft emo song.
That was our really kind of biggest gripe. Is not the song itself, but where it was placed within.
Yeah, definitely
the track order.
Yeah, I liked it. But yeah,
Me too.
That was definitely. Oh man, I literally bumped my computer like a little bit, and it's like, oh fuck,
oh shit.
Yeah, give me one. I'm gonna get rid of this source. Maybe that'll help. Give me 1 second. Boop. Okay, maybe it can reset itself. This shit is fucking crazy. It really is. Come on, computer. There we go. All right. Au Contraire EP by Dodcom. What is that little O called?
I think it's like what is? I don't know what it's called.
The it's like a cross through umlaut. Maybe pull this record up.
Pull the album art up.
Let's do it. Let's go to fucking Bandcamp. Everybody, again, don't judge me for using Bing. My computer won't let me not use Bing. .com.
Oh, we got Gavin Brown in the chat. Hey,
Gavin. How are you, buddy? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
.com, Bandcamp. Let's pull it up. All right, that's pretty cool.
Let's pull it up.
It's here. This is Au Contraire by .com. Look at this album art.
It's like really, it's pretty aggressive.
It's really aggressive. This is definitely,
yeah. If you saw that in the stacks, you'd be like, this is interesting.
I like it. So was this one on Spotify?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Let me double check here, actually.
This is a short 5-track record. Kevin Nunn's on this from North Lincoln and a bunch of other stuff. I know Kevin from back in the day. I helped record the North Lincoln demos for that last record they did.
Oh, okay.
Me and Nate Kalish and Matt Tenclay recorded.
Oh,
them.
word. Okay.
That was a really early project at the Cave back at One Fuller.
Nice. This band also features Sean Stearns from Coffin Problem.
Yeah.
So a departure of style for Sean, which is cool.
I feel like Sean's done other heavy, fast music though, but Sean definitely is known for like droney and heavy.
Yeah, I think Yeah, Droney loved, like Swans like tunes.
Okay, I'm pulling up. I'll pull it up on so we can have it on
Yeah.
the broadcaster. I like this record though,
Me too.
and like man, I want to talk about them with more. I had a chance to talk with Rick Johnson for a second about this record.
Oh, word.
Do you want to know what he said? It's a little. There's a couple like, but I don't care. It's exclusives.
Yeah.
He asked if it sounded like the cymbals were broken the whole time.
I didn't notice the cymbals.
Yeah,
I think my
didn't
biggest
either.
issue was the snare.
Yeah, you didn't like that snare. We
Yeah,
don't like
it was-
snares.
We don't like snares, except trap snares.
Yeah, Rick said he was like, did you notice like how the cymbals sound like they're broken the whole time? Because
So
they
funny.
were. He said even that was like a come on guys. Man. But I didn't
That's
notice
great.
that. You didn't like the snare.
No.
I liked it. That middle song is good too. Listeners,
Yeah.
check out this record. It's on Bandcamp. I'm gonna pull it back up again. I don't know if I can play it and it'll come through. I don't want to get flagged. But this record is really good. This is recorded at Cold War Studios in Grand Rapids by Rick Johnson and Camden Yards in Grand Rapids by Kevin Nunn. Ooh, we got to get to this. Extra vocals on Gypsy Jazz by Ryan Miller.
Mm-hmm.
Extra guitar on Adventure Without Risk is Disneyland by Art Pumpernickel.
Yes.
This is like one of those monocle moments, you know, right?
This is a moment for sure.
Okay.
This is like a Peter Jones.
Listener, if you are on the internet and know about Art Pumpernickel or who Art Pumpernickel might be, I think you should stay tuned because we probably got to ask Kevin about this one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to ask him about art.
That made me laugh because the review that we had on this was pretty like we liked it, and then all of a sudden like you like seemed like angry about Art Pumpernickel. I'm surprised
like-
Kevin's not watching. He should Kevin.
Kevin.
Kev.
Kev.
Yeah, there you go. It's perfect. I like this record though, man. Listeners, listen
Yeah,
to this
it's
one.
good.
This is really good.
I hope that they can do more stuff. I think I don't know if they're like for sure done or not, but I hope they are not because I would love to hear more from this.
Yeah, I mean every band's just kind of done right now.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I think you're right about like, are they done? Are they not? Maybe they are. Maybe they aren't.
Yeah, because I think they only played like a handful of shows. I think maybe like 2 or 3.
I never heard of this band. Kevin like is always in something new though.
Yeah, because he right now he has his like latest thing was the Great Lakes State.
Yeah, we played with them at Corner Record Shop.
Mhm.
Shit, 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's always doing something. Sean's always doing stuff too. Both these guys are guys that I definitely like admire what they do and their like it's like stick to itiveness.
yeah.
Two people I've known for a long time just through music too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice, and I miss that camaraderie, you know? Like, I don't think that Kevin and I are that close, or Sean and I are that close, but it's always nice to see friendly people, like, in a situation that's, like, fun, and, like, I miss that so much.
Me too, man. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. It will be different, but we'll form a new fun.
Viewers, if you're watching right now, there's a little alarm clock icon. Hit that for us, please. Be sure to follow us. You'll get notified every time we go live. We go live about once a week, and that's going to change as things get better, but mostly on Saturdays. But please follow us. If you want, we have stars enabled. You can actually send money through Facebook to us. We get about 1 penny per star. Currently, Ty Dykema is a star leader.
Emissary of Stars.
Emissary Stars, Ty Dykema is number 1 so far at
Oh,
75 stars.
We got Scott Dickinson in the chat.
Hey, Scott.
He's one of our he's a scamp.
Special scamp.
Official scamp. He said he was hoping it was pronounced dead. For
Dead Calm. I
Dead
actually
Calm.
asked you. You know for a fact it's called Dodd.
Dode Calm.
Dode. I don't even know how to fucking say it.
Yeah.
I'm writing a hi Scott note.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Yes. So love it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Scott, thanks for joining us. Thanks for supporting us. Do you have anything else to say about Dode Calm?
No.
Okay, let's talk
really.
about Dan Calm. Yeah, you know what, Dan?
This is gonna be if you ever get worked up. I'm gonna keep.
Yeah, exactly.
save this
Just
for-
keep
like,
that there.
Oh, you actually need these for me, probably. Calm down. Shut up, Julio.
Calm down.
Calm the fuck down. Be sure to follow us. We're gonna move on to the
Yes.
next record. Let me pull it up. This one is called.
It's called Eat Fuck.
Why do I have a hard time? I like swearing, and this one
Yeah.
even makes me like a little bit.
It's pretty abrasive.
This one we liked. This is one that actually falls inside of the Unscampy Valley.
Yeah.
So
it
let me
yeah.
this one's called Eat Fuck by Koi Boy 3000.
Not
and-
2000, 3000.
No.
2000 was taken.
We did ask that, right? Did we ask?
Yeah.
Was it taken? I'm going to save
Yeah.
this so we can just have it. And this is one of the records that actually resides in the Unscampy Valley.
Yes. So this one, yeah, it was. I guess you could say. I don't want to say breezed over, but it fell into the Unscampy Valley. So, let's get down in the valley.
Sure.
And
Let me pull that up briefly, and then I'm going to need you to talk about it while I get it going. So let me grab the Unscampy Valley again.
Yeah, let's
And-
get the valley up.
Because we had just listened. We just had this up. I had this up during the last scene here. And this again, Koi Boy falls right into this. This is the Unscampy Valley. It's a graph that indicates how long we will talk about any given piece of music and how much. It makes me laugh, man. And how much we like the
great.
music. So this album, Koi Boy 3000, Eat Fuck, resided, I think, right in smack dab in the Unscampy Valley.
I would say, yeah, like it lives in the Unscampy Valley, but I would say it probably, if it's not, it hasn't stayed there because I think you and I can both agree that we do like the album.
Well, yeah, we like it a lot. Now,
Yeah.
what, like, this is like, is it right smack dab in the middle, or is it kind of on the upstream? Because I think we did talk about this record.
I think it's
amount.
on. Yeah, I think it's right now it lives at like kind of like a 6.97, but it's on the rise. You know, so it wants to be more like closer to like a 7.7 to 8.1. I think.
I think you're right. And upon further listen, I think my rating actually went up and then back down again. Like it stayed there. So I want to talk about that. We got a couple not just a little bit of criticism, but like even myself, like right when we finished editing and I texted you, or right when we finished taping and editing, I was like, we did not talk a lot about this record in the way that we usually do. And that's totally not an incorrect assessment by me or any of our listeners, any of the scamps that pointed out.
Exactly.
So we can kind of fix those things. So I did give this a pretty good listen today. I packed up a bong and I listened to it. This is a weed smoking record.
It's a weed smoking record
100%,
for sure.
100%. And so if you want to listen to this, I would say get high. And that's kind of the message of the record too.
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
I think what happened for us is that like the first song really kind of like threw us off.
Man,
and we kind of got caught up. We got caught up in it, you know.
We did talk. I think we talked for like 18 minutes on that first song, and then we kind of like, what's the rest of the record? Okay, yeah. And we were tired. I think we were burned out. We took a week off after that week, actually, too.
Yeah.
But I don't like making excuses for it because, like, I think consistency is like so important. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And I even wanted to go further in depth in this recap than you want to. You know, but I think we can still talk about like some other stuff. So can I pull up some notes on this record?
Please.
Okay. Where is this thing? So, yeah, I really love like Michael's voice.
Me too. It's so versatile.
We didn't talk about that a lot. His voice is like just so comforting to me. He used to sing like a maniac, like a high voiced maniac back in the day.
Yeah,
you know?
he almost had like a what's that comedian's name?
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah.
Really?
He kind of like when he would get crazy, he would get like kind of bobcatty.
You're right. Yeah. And like
it was cool though.
Yeah, there's like a lot of cool stuff, and this he's really like interesting and talented. There's some like grittiness on here. There's some cool like vibe on here that was like kind of hard to talk about. Really, it's kind of a little bit like
there's
ethereal.
a lot going. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Like the actual like I think sound design. He's like incorporating elements of like you can hear like bong hits or the bubbles from bongs.
I got that right
stuff.
here, man. Bong bubbling as a rhythmic element.
Yeah,
you know?
that's genius, honestly.
And it's like oh, okay, and it's a loop. Yeah, his rapping's really good too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know there's a song called Salome on there? Do you know what
Yeah.
that's from?
I don't know.
It's from Tim and Eric.
Oh, okay. Like, I don't think I'm familiar with that.
Okay, look up.
I know the show, but
yeah,
I don't
look
know
up. Just sometime
Salome.
look up Tim and Eric Salome, and
Okay.
it's. Do you know David Liebehart? He's an
Yeah.
African American gentleman that does puppets. He has
Yep.
a song called Salome, and he's basically
Oh,
like,
okay.
"Yeah, there's aliens, and the Caribbean say
Yeah.
Salome," and he sings a song with his puppet.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so I love that. You know.
I thought it was like a Jewish thing or something.
Oh, okay.
Like Shalom.
Okay. I think it. You know, you're probably not far off. It's probably some weird,
Yeah.
like some like Afrofuturism stuff where like
Okay.
they are the lost
Yeah.
tribe of Israel, but they're aliens. Because his
Yeah.
rapping is really great, and we didn't talk about that. We didn't really give credit. Like good bars, man. Like
Good bars.
really like really good bars, especially for it being really so freeform and kind of like sci-fi-ish, you know. There was a
Yeah.
line that was like, "Hi kids, do you like hybrids? Do you want to put a window pane inside of your iris?" You know, and like it's like
That's
a
genius.
funny like, you know, do you like hybrids, like hybrid weed? You know, it's a weed smoking album, so
Yeah.
his rapping
Yeah.
was good, but we didn't really even talk about like the
Good.
content.
Yeah. Good shout out to Eminem with that.
Yeah, totally. It's so
Yeah.
funny. Eminem's. I feel like that's the second time Eminem stuff has come up on our show too.
Do you like Eminem?
To a certain extent.
Yeah. Same.
Viewers,
feel
if
like
you're,
he's-
okay, good.
I feel like he's like an important rapper, but
Yeah.
like I don't think like I don't connect with all of his stuff.
Yeah, same. I think he was like a young person when he was making some of the earlier stuff, but some of
Yeah.
his like early stuff is like kind of fucking cool and funny. You know,
I think he was like
was
ahead
smart.
of his time in some things. For
Yeah.
sure.
Viewers, if you're just watching, cheers. It's Saturday.
Cheers.
It's April 17th. We are here. This is Bandscamps episode. Oh yeah, what do we got? LaCroix?
Mm-hmm.
LaCroix boys?
I got the
Ka-ching.
raspberry,
Ooh, I got-
the new flavor black ras.
Ooh, is it good?
It's okay. It's kind of like syrupy.
Does it taste kind of like blue candy?
Kind of. Yeah. I would suggest the guava. The new guava flavor is fire.
Hell yeah. Viewers, if you're just watching, you are watching episode 8 live recap. We're talking about Koi Boy Eat Fuck. Koi Boy 3000 Eat Fuck.
I also just like I really wish I could like be a fly on the wall while he was making this record because I want to see what the actual studio sessions look like, actually like what's on his screen, because again there is a lot going on and I want to know how like premeditated it is, or if this is just kind of like you're in the vibe and then like what is the editing process like?
You know, I wanted that too. Like, and if it is like kind of all free form and kind of just like going, that's really good. It's really actually good.
It's
then.
pretty
pretty
impressive,
good.
yeah.
'Cause some people have put out and you know tried to do kind of improv records that kind of fall flat, and this one doesn't really.
Yeah,
But it's not perfect.
no, I mean again that first song is a really kind of I don't know, it's what's the term I'm looking for? It just doesn't fit.
No, it was bad.
Yeah,
It was like I don't know what that was, and I
it's like some Captain Beefheart kind of thing.
Captain. I've never heard Captain Beefheart.
It is.
Would I like it?
Um,
Viewers, would I like
No.
Captain Beefheart?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, good.
Probably not.
Okay.
I think you might
I don't like
some of
Frank,
that.
I don't like Frank
yeah.
Zappa, you know.
Yeah,
So I feel like I'm not gonna like anything he liked.
yeah.
You know. If you're just joining
Yeah.
us, please be sure to hit follow. We go live every weekend. There's a little alarm clock icon. Just tap that. That's
Yeah.
all it takes. And follow us if you want.
Scott Dickinson says the album does breeze by, vibe for days. Some hooks would have been cool on this album. Kinda
Agreed.
needed.
Agreed.
Agreed.
100%
Yeah,
agreed.
Yeah, there's not a lot of like melody you can take away from it. It's just like it's pure like feeling and vibe.
Let's get into more negatives too.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any bass on this record. Like outside of there's a really gritty bassy track.
Yeah.
I think on Salome is a really gritty bassy one, and outside of like the Mary Jane girls, like just rip basically.
Yeah.
I don't hear a whole lot of bass work, and I would love that fuller
Yeah.
like rattling, you know, like get the trunks rattling and shit, you know.
For sure. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
Like it could be really good with more focus and production.
Yeah. Some of the songs should be probably a little shorter.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. There was like I think the album goes off to a really slow start. It's like a very very slow start, and that's unfortunate. And maybe we were just more open to to what this record was because we are so aware of what Michael's capable of, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so we were just like, oh, yeah, well, like, this is good. We weren't really expecting this. This is kind of cool. But I'm not sure why it made me feel good instead of bad because I've had instances where, like, I didn't like what I heard because of my expectations, and I was like, ugh. Or I liked what I heard, but not in, like, a good way. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think there's, like, necessarily anything on this record that's, like, trying to, like, break boundaries or challenge the listener. I think it's very much just like, hey, let's smoke some weed and chill.
Yeah.
You know?
At the end, though, it does get political. Did you notice that?
I don't think I noticed that.
So at the end, he does say something about about Biff Tannen is like the president, basically, you know, and it's sickening. It's sickening. And he's like, all the coconuts, dude, it's sickening. And I just want to wash my hair. So he like kind of like does bring it into like some kind of like a meaning to the whole thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think he called the album Eat Fuck?
Do
you think there's any kind of meaning for it?
Value?
Yeah. Anything outside of shock value, or is it just like it's just kind of like aggressive? Like, let's break it down for a second though. Like,
sure.
Eat is like a verb. Fuck is, you know, like a lot of different things. Like, what would it be like to eat? Like, what are you consuming if you're eating fuck?
I would. I love that word. That this is our topic. I would say, like, I don't know, man. I think it's like a diss. It sounds like a diss to me.
I like that. Yeah, like,
but it also, I like that it has kind of this like psychedelic. What does it mean? Feeling where you can just be like, oh, I'm eating fuck right now, so bad. You know, I think there's a band, this band Spungle that I like a lot. They're psychedelic band, and the name Spungle comes from. The guy was like, some guy was like tripping, like was spun out, you know, but like blissfully spun out on drugs in something. And he just said, I feel spungled right now, you know, and they're like, there's the name, you know?
Yeah.
And so I wonder, maybe Eat Fuck is like, oh, it's just this like thing that's trying to describe a psychedelic state or mental state that's being induced by weed and fun music or something, crazy fun music, you know?
I see it more as like it's not necessarily about the two words. It's about like what's like in between them. Like the juxtaposition of the two words is like so absurd. It's just like that's just like the value of it is just not what it's actually saying, but just like just how different those words are.
Yeah, maybe.
Cassie Heaton saying maybe he's considering them basic needs. Eat and fuck.
I would never have thought of that.
Me neither.
Okay. I do like that.
Me too.
I have on here so much delay pedals with a frowny face. I don't know.
Yeah, delay is basically just like it's secondhand reverb.
Yeah, I just have like on here. I was like, good simple hooks, and I like this thing for like a tape or like a lo-fi recording. But I really wish there was more bass in it, and it's all lo-fi. It's really in the mid-high range. And like weed smoking is a major theme, and it's a huge theme, and I think there's not really a whole lot else to talk about, you know?
Yeah.
There's like we said, it gets a little political, but mostly the message is like get high, have fun, listen to this record.
Exactly.
Listener,
I should make a beat for him.
You should make, dude. We should make hip hop beats.
Yeah,
we should do like a Neptunes thing where we like where we just like sick. Make beats together, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Cool.
Yeah, we can you know, maybe recruit some of those rappers from Captain Daddy.
Oh yeah, I think we could find rappers easy. Like I don't know, making beats is a weird thing. They like sell them to each other. Like rappers sell beats and buy beats. How does that work?
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah,
I don't know. I would probably just be like, I feel like I would just try to find someone I like how they rap and it's like let's do this together, you know. But I know that hip hop doesn't work that way. And that's a thing that like you know. Well, like one that came brought up was like our experience in hip hop, talking about hip hop because it's a hip hop record, and maybe we don't have the biggest vocabulary or knowledge about hip hop, but that doesn't mean that we don't have knowledge about like live music or whatever, you know?
Right.
And we brought this up, like you can sit down and listen to or sit down at a meal and have like I don't know, like food from like Cambodia or like Nigeria or something or like Colombia and not know anything about those cultures but still enjoy that food, you know?
Exactly.
And so like I don't have to know hip hop to talk about hip hop.
Exactly.
You know?
I find even with music, like the more kind of like vague terms you use to describe things is actually better for like honoring music. And this more
What do you mean?
translates
What do
to
you mean exactly?
like I think when you're talking like in reference to food, it's more interesting to talk about like oh I get like this reminds me of like just like touching the earth or something
Yeah.
versus saying like oh this has like paprika in it,
Uh-huh.
you know, or like and even like when you're recording music, it's often better when you're talking to a producer, an engineer, not to say turn up this exact frequency, but say
Right.
like I need it to pop out more,
Right.
and like because then they can still do their thing.
Yeah, there's a whole like language you can use with music to be like, oh, I want it to sound brighter or warmer or more
Yeah.
dead or more live. And like
Exactly.
a lot of people don't know what that means. And we don't use those kind of terminology too much in our music. I
Yeah.
think it wouldn't be that interesting for that many people to know exactly, but it's a good point. Genre is wild. And we talked about hip hop. Hip hop's a weird genre where you can't like authentically, in the mind of the hip hop community, you can't really authentically criticize it unless you yourself are also good at rapping. And possibly even use your rapping as a vehicle of criticism. Like if you can be like, you're not good at rapping and here's why, you literally have to rap that to somebody for you to be taken seriously.
Exactly.
Like,
that's so true.
That's
Man.
like, people are like, honestly, like they don't know how to approach it sometimes. Like hip hop, even hip hop journalists don't know how to approach hip hop. And you know what's fucking crazy? Even hip hop itself, like this is kind of fucking crazy. I'm gonna go into this. Like hip hop itself is restrictive on itself, in which like some rappers won't work with a rapper who's better than them at rapping. Did you know
Yeah,
this?
there is like a kind of a competitiveness.
Like it's real.
and-
They're like
Yeah.
you really like there's been times when a rapper has brought on someone as a feature and the feature did better than them.
Yeah.
And the feature, everyone was like, wow, that guy outshined you on your own fucking song. You know what I mean?
That's a flex for sure, dude.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up because
Yeah.
like why would you want to like have your music not be good? You know what I mean? There's so many diss tracks that revolve around, yo, you brought someone on your track and he outshined you. Like, you idiot. And there's like
That's so
rappers that no
funny.
one will work with because they're too good.
Yeah.
And that's kind of messed up.
That is messed up.
But like, I don't know how to say I know about hip hop. I knew that shit. So I don't want to like have anyone be misunderstood that the reason why we talked less about this is that we don't know the music. But maybe it's true. I don't know. I'm not like a fucking.
The whole point of like the podcast too is to say like, we talk about music. We like our authority to talk about anything is like that's out the window. We don't have an authority to talk about anything, but we're gonna do it anyway, and it's gonna be entertaining.
I'm gonna have a shot.
And
Cheers. Cheers out there. It's Saturday. LaCroix.
here I'll do a little ASMR.
We should do ASMR videos.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically porn, though.
Right? It is basically porn.
Like, I literally saw one. This girl had two microphones that were like this, and she was just going like this, and the microphone was lubed up with a sheath over it, and that
Come
was just,
on.
yeah, literally, it was just like,
on.
and it was like lubed up, which you could hear like,
Dude.
I know, man, it's crazy, dude. I am not like, I'm probably gonna set up some kind of ghost company that makes content like that. Like once we can get together with people because it's so easy.
Yeah.
Exactly. I bet if I took my shirt off right now, we'd have like 10 more viewers.
Immediately.
Yeah. I'm not buff enough. If I was buff, I would do it. I would do it like shirtless.
Yeah.
Do you think we should do costumes? Here's one costume idea was a hat. The hat. This is a season where if you're cold, they're cold.
Yeah.
Bring them in. Bring
you
them
don't,
in.
You don't see Julio wearing hats a lot, so this is kind of like this is an exclusive, guys. You look like you have dreads under there.
Should I come back with dreads to society?
Yeah.
I should come back with like defensive dreads.
Oh,
viewers, let me know if I should get dreads. If I get more votes for dreads than not, I'll make one gross dread.
If you do dreads, I'll get frosted tips.
I want frosted tips. We just go. Yeah, that's good though.
Let's
Frosted
get some
tips
frosted
are good.
tips.
Okay.
Yeah, frosted tips.
Fair.
Let me get iced out, dude.
I love it.
Yeah, I'll just really get super. I'll get super Asian.
You'll get super Asian.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude. Like I'll just start. I'll start dressing
Dude,
like in windbreaker suits.
We should
and,
both do that, dude. We should like both
Yeah.
just like get super Asian one day and then both get super Latino the next day.
Yeah.
Would you do that with me? We could just
Yeah, dude.
like, they're like, I don't know what race these guys are.
Just like just like I'm just rocking just the top button like some cholo.
yeah.
vibe,
And everyone's
dude.
like, yeah, that's just who he is.
That's just like how he dresses, I guess.
You want to break down some memes?
Yeah, let's drink some. Yeah, let's meme it up.
Everybody, fucking Greta Van Fleet put out a new album this week, and I just want to bring up that I like Greta Van Fleet, but I really wish they got back to their roots. You know,
Let's talk about what roots are you talking about?
their college douche bro roots. Look at
There
this.
it is.
There we go.
There we are.
Greta Van Fleet, this is your vibe, and
Yeah.
I want you to keep.
Let's get back.
Let's get back to the vibe.
Yeah.
You know. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Let's just be true to ourselves.
You know, if we're gonna be flying off in spaceships in the desert and going through time and saying "mama" a million times, like
Oh my gosh.
put on one of these necklaces, put on a hat, put
Yeah.
on that one of those things, and let's just be done with it. You know.
Mhm.
Let's see. I got one more here too. What else? I think I should just do a weekly meme update.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all travel for spring break,
Oh my gosh.
and the Kent County Health Department put out a notice here, just so you know.
Mhm.
Let's all try to like be realistic and safe about this shit here.
Yeah.
But if you
I-
did travel for spring break and you are not fully vaccinated, you might be an idiot, according to the Kent County Health Department. I know. Interesting.
Yeah.
Some interesting.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, I'm surprised they made that statement.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it had to be said.
Yeah. I think the all gas no brakes guy went back to that same beach that he
Did he?
covered. Yeah, recently. Yeah, so I think he has another spring break video
Oh my God.
out.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy moly!
If you guys aren't familiar with all gas no brakes,
He got fired though, didn't he? But is he doing a new thing? He's doing a new.
I think it's like a solo thing.
Man, that sucks that they like just cut him out.
He's genius.
Yeah, listeners, we are still taking submissions, and for records, 2020, 2021, we will. This is kind of our new mascot. This is Calvin here. This is
Feeling scampy.
Like I love that the monocle is somehow in the same like consistency as the rest of it. But this is a joke, obviously.
Yeah. Obviously.
I want to like point out that like we joke just to get engagement and because it's fun and because no one jokes in this way, man. Everyone's like pretty uptight about their own shit, and understandably, I'm sensitive about my shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to say that we talk about your music more than anyone fucking does. Like anyone else will at this point, unless you can start getting big.
It's true. Like, you can go out to local spins and get a paragraph saying that you have music.
Yeah.
Or you can submit your music to us and get, 40 to an hour long conversation about what your music is.
Yeah. By the way,
what we think
I
of
think
it.
we should do a recap. Local Spins is actually a great publication. I want to get that
It is.
out. And we're just different. We're different, but what I think we got to do is they do a top 5 local. They chart that, the top 5 per week local. And I think we got to get in and see what's going on with those records too.
Yeah. Let's, we got to keep up with the times.
Oh yeah. So we're doing here for free. We got the weekly webcast or weekly podcast. We got the weekly live stream. But then if you become a Patreon at patreon.com/bandscamps, you can get access to all sorts of other content. We are adding new stuff all the time. And we just want more ways to talk about this music. Check it out. I got a haircut. Psych.
Whoa!
That was a big reveal.
Yeah. Bandscamps@gmail.com. That's where you send your music to us. Spread the word. Get on the First Impressionist Patreon tier and get on the Discord server. It's so much fun.
Yeah, come hang out on Discord.
Yeah.
We're basically, do you know we're basically creating our own social media.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's kind of chill over there.
it is.
you know,
there's no ads.
There's no ads. There's no randos.
There's no algorithm.
We can all get in arguments, and we all can handle it if we want to. And we're
We
talking
have
about there's exclusive
custom emojis.
custom emojis. Yes.
Here,
Yes.
I'll do one of them right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that one. Let me.
Yeah.
I might even have one here.
Here's
I was
another one.
I was able to. Dan, you make a lot of good faces.
I have a good emoji face.
Man, I have some too. I gotta find them, but mostly I think I try to look too cool in pictures.
You got to do the emoji of you drinking from the two cups.
Oh yeah,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty scampy. You're having it both ways.
Iced coffee.
Yeah.
They were just two of the same iced coffees. That's good.
Yeah.
Man, this is fun hanging out and doing this with you.
Yeah, dude. It's
Did
just.
you, did I ask, do you play chess? Did I ever ask you about this? Or have
Yeah.
you ever played chess?
I mean, I've played it. Yeah.
We should play some chess. Or what game would you play with me over in this format where we can chat and play a game? We got to think of that because
Yeah.
I think that I think would be fun is doing some like games but also challenges.
Yeah.
We should do some interviews too. We should start writing some interview questions for each other. I don't know. I have fun talking to you. I feel like
dude,
we kind of just fucking jabber on here, but it really that is this format. And viewer, if you like this format and want to get involved, like hit us up. We are just looking for more people to do stuff with. I'm gonna hop on and check out the chat because I've not been looking at it at all.
We have Wicker Basket in the chat right now.
Hey. Getting big Jimmy Fallon vibes from Julio. Is that good?
I don't know. And then he says earlier, Foxworthy-esque.
What is? Okay.
You're on thin ice, Wicker Basket.
Yeah, what does that fucking mean? Huh?
Yo, he's coming after you.
He's coming hard. Hug me.
Oh, he referred to
I
the
meant
whole
to say
having.
but I said hug me.
He referred to the topic of having someone more talented on your track, and he referenced me playing guitar on one of his songs.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah.
But why would I
That's
make?
different,
but
though,
why would I
yeah.
make fun of him for that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so funny.
That's a whole. That is a whole thing, though. It really is. Like, why would I? Why would I make fun of like?
But also, like, yeah, he's not, and like Jeremy's not a guitar player, so that's it. It's not even like the same realm. But I do appreciate the shout outs.
All right, we got a couple comments
nice.
here. The worst criticism is no one talking about your stuff.
Amen.
Man.
No one talks about our stuff.
No, I don't care though. Music's just one way I express myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like if you're not into it, that's fine. If you want to get into it, you can. But like, it is hard though. What do you do when no one likes you? When no one likes you? When no one likes what you do? What do you do? Do you pick it up and try again, or do you just keep going and just force it through? You know, because so many people have had success with art when they literally started over. You know.
Mm-hmm. I think it depends on what part of the art gives you the most enjoyment. If you are getting most enjoyment from playing live, but no one comes to your shows, you might want to try something different.
Yeah.
But if you get most enjoyment from making music just in general, and it doesn't really matter to you if people listen or not, then I think you're fine.
Mm-hmm. We got some more comments here too. Like Scott says, there's no need for sensitivity. I'm not sure exactly about what that was about, but I think we talked about sensitivity in reviews, that we are trying to be sensitive, like with our senses, literally,
right,
and also with feelings and like
feelings too.
Yeah.
It's a sensory
So I don't know
thing.
if I agree with that. I think you need to be 100% sensitive. I don't think any review. Well, like, and if you're reviewing stuff in the mainstream, we're not reviewing mainstream stuff either. We could totally get into that. I was talking to Josiah to see if he might be into something like that. He's so fucking connected and such a good like assessor of music. You know, like what if we got someone to talk about like national stuff? You know, I don't know.
I shouted out the podcast in another Discord server I'm in. So I said, we're open to non-West Michigan artists too. So. I'll keep on doing that too, so I think that'd be kind of fun.
We can do a whole like a side show or a side episodes that are that. You know, I really love the local theme. I know that it's kind of pigeonholing us, you know, but I don't necessarily think that we don't deserve to be pigeonholed either.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel like once we get some more clout, then it'll just allow us to like break out of that.
Definitely.
But for now, we have to like cater to what we can succeed in.
Definitely. Yeah, we're looking at 56 minutes on the stream. Listener, if you're watching, thank you so much for sticking with us. Make sure to follow us. Make sure to hit the little alarm clock icon. If you want to donate stars to us, if you want to join our Patreon, it's Bandscamps. It's Patreon at
patreon.com/Bandscamps.
Our podcast is at bandscamps.com. We're here on Facebook all the time. We're on Instagram.
Instagram at Bandscamps_. That's where you find your finest Scampy memes.
And we host our podcast on Libsyn, so we're on the Libsyn directory. We also are available on Spotify and Apple Podcast. So please check us out. We're talking about episode 8 right now. We just is a vehicle, like we said it before. It's just a vehicle for me and Dan to like make content together in an easy way.
Yeah,
we're bandmates. We're good friends, and we haven't played music together in a long ass time. We have one video. We made a video the other day. I haven't posted it yet.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
it was our first time playing music together in over a year.
Yeah, and we have some music. We made a little song.
Yeah, it's frankly it's a banger.
Totally.
Yeah.
Man,
So,
we've been almost talking an hour. This has been a good.
really,
a
it
good one.
feels like just like 20 minutes.
Really?
Honestly, yeah, that's good. Jeremy says you're providing a community service. Thanks, Jeremy.
We've gotten that a couple times.
We have gotten from Ryan from Pink Sky.
I think we should try to like talk to the GR Arts Council and get money. You know.
Yeah.
Like, one thing that like is weird is like I'm okay at making art and ideas and like entertainment, but I can't. I have a hard time converting that to dollars for myself.
Yeah, it's hard.
I'm not lying, man. I'm kind of about the dollars these days. So, like, how do I make that happen for myself? And also,
Yeah, man, money's sick.
Also be authentic and also provide entertainment. And maybe this is like a way to do it. And like, it's fun. It's fucking blast. This has been so fun. Everyone who's listening, thank you so much.
That's basically kind of what I've been trying to do. Is like I'm trying to make as much like for my music, make as much content as I can, and get it out to as many people as I can. To eventually, maybe I can get some subscribers, and if I could monetize like a YouTube channel, that'd be so sick.
Yeah,
but it's hard. It's
and
very and it's like kind of luck based,
right? And people are resistant on new medias. They always are.
Yeah.
New medium is gonna always like freak people out. We said this one time that like even when people first heard recorded music. They lost their fucking minds. There were people that had to be committed and like killed themselves because they were like, they are little people inside of that box who played a symphony for me and I'm going to kill myself. You know, that's fucking crazy. So like,
it is crazy,
but it's real. Phenomenons are real. So if you're resistant to new media or don't understand it, it's not your fault. And you're not weird. No. You're not old. You're not out of touch, but just like adapt, you know?
Exactly. It will benefit you. And if you can get ahead of the curve, like it will just, it's kind of like with cryptocurrency, you know, it's a new thing, but you know, it's just getting bigger and bigger. And like, I'm still like very much like on the noob side of it, but it is interesting to me and I do see its potential.
But one thing that we have established is that we are critics in new media. Critics will develop new and varied and more interesting ways of engaging with audience in order to get noticed. All this is a vehicle for me and Dan to get noticed as thinkers. So as we develop that, we're going to come up with new and varied and interesting and maybe somewhat like controversial ways of approaching your art. You know?
Exactly.
We have people in our chat right now. Scott, we reviewed it. He's in KJ. Did you know that? He's in that
I had no idea.
He's in that KJ band. Yeah. Yeah, we reviewed him.
Shout out to this guy. I liked that record, man.
Yeah, we did too, and that's coming up. But that's an exclusive. We liked the KJ and the Good Time Family Band. I don't know what the fuck it was called. We liked it. We got Wicker Basket. We liked that too, and we're gonna keep talking about your music if you allow us to. You know, and I think we need to do a big push. We're starting. The submissions are a little bit laggy. We have a lot. We have a lot lined up, but we're gonna do a big push for submissions. If you know anyone who wants to submit, hit us up.
Hit us up. You know, like. Anyone from Michigan would be sick. We love Michigan artists. It's kind of an overlooked state on
100%.
tours.
100%. I think Michigan's overlooked. I think Ohio is overlooked. Like actually, like the tours that I've done when I used to tour like a decade ago, both Ohio and Indiana were always fun. Like I always had a great time in those states, and those are states that you're like, there's nothing going on, but man, there's fucking cities.
There's some cool
over.
cities like Akron is sweet,
Cleveland,
Columbus,
Cincinnati, Columbus.
Yeah, Cleveland. Yeah, there's so many cool.
I played in Canton. I played in Canton once, Ohio. You know.
Yeah, we almost played in Canton. Shane Trip Band. I think we almost did.
Yeah, you guys, it's better. Don't play Canton. play Akron.
Yeah,
Akron,
I wanted
Columbus.
to go to Akron because a guitar pedal company called Earthquaker Devices is based out of there.
I got a buddy in Akron. He's in Cleveland now, but I know people in Akron. My buddy Ian Cummins is out of Akron. I don't know if you've met him, but he played in a band up here, and he was in a band called the Hobbs.
Okay.
I can't think of what his current vehicle is, but Ian's a good dude. Akron's great, man. Akron's like Grand Rapids.
exactly. That's what I feel about Akron.
Mm-hmm. Black Keys is from Akron. You know that?
Yeah.
Who else? What bands? Album?
Yeah.
You know that band Album? They're like an Iron Maiden
Oh
style
yeah.
band. They're from Akron.
Okay. Nice.
Man, this is fun. I don't
This
have a
is
lot
fun.
to say anymore.
I think I think we talked about all the topics that we wanted to touch on. I think the main takeaway with Koi Boy is like it lives in the Unscampy Valley, and it's kind of a weird record to talk about just because it is like a weed smoking album.
It really is. So the best way to enjoy it is to smoke some weed and listen to it. And if you don't do that, you might not get as much out of it. But I think he was successful in that way. And like
you may want to start smoking weed after listening to it.
Hey, might as well. It's legal.
Hey,
Dan, I love you, buddy.
love you too, man.
We're gonna be talking
Thanks, everyone.
Ooh, what's up next? What's the next releases?
Yo, we have coming up this Tuesday. We're doing "Dreaming of Paradise," and we are talking about serialism.
No, no that's what we're talking about. Okay, we're taping those.
Yeah.
What's premiering on Tuesday?
Oh shit. Yeah, you're right.
I think we have
See,
KJ.
this is the whole timeline thing.
I know.
Again.
Viewers, we are living in a 3-week, 5-dimensional world where we tape, we premiere, and we go back and recap. And so, what's premiering on 4/20?
We have Easers and Earth Radio.
Okay, this is gonna be a monster.
This is a doozy.
I gotta lean way back over here.
Woo!
This is gonna be a doozy of a record. We got Easers and fucking Earth Radio.
Wildly different, but somehow I think we usually find connections for all records. But
viewers, do you think we will like the Earth Radio record? let us know. Did you
We're in the Unscampy Valley.
Did you think I had that much room back here to lean back?
I did not.
Yeah. Cameras are fucking crazy, dude. Like 1 inch gives you like so much fucking percentage of like, it's fucking crazy. Dan, I'm having a good time with you. I'm a little drunk now.
Yeah,
sorry.
that's so fun. So coming up, episode 9, Easer self-titled and Earth Radio's
it's gonna be a good one.
Album Reanimates.
We do new episodes every Tuesday. I generally post them early in the morning, sometimes right after midnight. If you subscribe to our Patreon, I'm going to have this episode to you on Sunday night. We're doing Sunday
night. That's 2
nights.
days. That's basically 1.5 days
Are you okay
early.
with that, Dan? I think that's a reasonable
that's
reward.
Great.
If you want these early, if you're a Monday listener and you're like, oh, I wish I could get these on Mondays, we got you hooked up. Subscribe to our Patreon at Bandscamps or Patreon.com/Bandscamps. Why is that so hard for you to remember?
I don't know.
How many links do we have now? 20?
We have quite a few now. Also, we haven't posted anything yet, but we do have in the back holster a TikTok account. So if anyone's on TikTok, let us know, and maybe I'll try to start making some TikTok content for us.
Should we do those TikTok dances?
I mean, there's so much more on TikTok than just that.
No, but should we do those just like for the money's sake? I want to get on the reels. What are TikTok?
TikToks are it's like it's short form video media. So it's either 15 seconds or 1 minute.
Oh, I didn't know it was that long. A minute?
Yeah, you can do up to a minute. And there's just a lot more editing capabilities than like Vine did. You can add effects and text to stuff, so you can like edit a whole little thing in the app.
Okay. Well,
and it's got access to music, so
let's make some TikToks this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do some behind the scenes. How about we do some TikToks that you show off your space, I show off my space, where we record these. We have a whole. We are doing this 100% remotely still.
We're both vaccinated, but we're still being safe.
And we're doing this 100% remotely for now. But I think maybe next week that might change. Yeah. I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know. Things could change. But let's do.
You'll probably have to be a patron to find out, I guess.
Let's do some TikToks.
All right.
Shall we sign off?
I think so.
This has been Bandscamps episode.
Another live stream. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for contributing. Thank you to everyone listening, watching, supporting. Love y'all, and I love you, Julio.
Oh, I love you so much. I'm just gonna leave it there. It's so nice.
Cool.
Oh.